It's an ongoing problem in Las Vegas that can intensify during big events. We're talking about human trafficking, an issue where victims can be any age, including, unfortunately, at times children. Next week, hundreds of thousands of people will descend on the Strip for F1, closer to 100,000. And as News 3's Denise Rosch explains in tonight's Operation Crime and Justice report, there is help for the exploited.
Sheriff Kevin McMahill has made ending human trafficking in Southern Nevada a priority, and an awareness campaign between the department and major Strip hotels is in the works. Meantime, however, local advocacy groups are doing what they can to help victims.
Hi, friends, and welcome to Annie's Pink Chair.
Annie Lobert knows from experience exactly what's at stake.
I'm in this work because I am a survivor warrior sister.
Founder of the nonprofit Hookers for Jesus, her weekly podcast is meant to inspire listeners to do good. For 11 years, she was a victim of sex trafficking along the Las Vegas Strip. Now it's her mission to save others from the predators lurking in the shadows.
They control you basically like a puppet. And when you try to escape, good luck. Because these are the stats now. 1% to 2% of victims of trafficking actually make it out alive.
A statistic she's out to change, offering shelter and services for anyone looking to escape. And unfortunately, she worries her phone lines will light up during Formula One weekend. Major events, she says, can be a big draw for sex workers and the pimps who send them out.
And some of them are children, unfortunately. Some of them have fake identifications, so some of them are 14, 13, 16, 17 years old. Teenagers like I was when I first got to Las Vegas.
But Lobert is not fighting alone.
The kids we focus on are at higher risk.
Michael Bartel is with Free International. Next week, he'll have hundreds of volunteers spread out across the valley.
I want you to text this tip line because what we do is in real time we send it to the detective.
It's called The Big Search, looking for missing and exploited children, something he typically does during Super Bowl weekend. In fact, during this year's event in February, volunteers found 22 missing kids.
Disposable income, right? Everybody's coming into an area for a short period of time, a lot of money in their pocket, looking to have a good time, and it just becomes an opportunistic place for those who are being exploited to make a lot of money.
Joining in the search, Jonathan Alvarez, CEO of Protective Force International, performing double duty, security for race weekend, eyes and ears in the search for missing children.
It's such a horrible thing to even discuss, but again, this is the world that we live in. If we don't talk about these things, how are we going to combat them?
According to the U.S. State Department, there are 27.6 million victims of human trafficking worldwide at any given time. And Lobert says for sex workers, there is often lasting trauma.
I thought this was my fault. I had no radar to understand what trafficking looks like.
Topics she does not shy away from during her podcast, even while keeping some of her upcoming outreach under wraps.
Doing special ops. Basically, I can't say what it is, but it's catching people that are breaking the law.
Now, Lobert has been operating Hookers for Jesus for nearly 20 years. She estimates helping 15,000 people with safety plans or emergency phone calls. For more information about her nonprofit, or if you'd like to help out in the big search, we have links to both on our webpage, news3lv.com. Denise Rosch, News 3.